I just watched a video of a woman. I think she's a dating coach, and I've seen others say the same thing, which I don't know. I'm confused about. But they basically, or she said in the video that her man, she's married, she has a husband. She said that her husband does everything for her, and that she never needs to complain or beg or nag at him ever. And obviously all the women down below are making notes and, oh my God, tell me more. How do I get this man? And I personally feel like it's a false notion to assume that you can get in a relationship with a man and you're seeking a man who is able to do everything for you. I find that a bit weird. I don't know if anybody else can resonate with what I'm saying, but the reason why it's weird to me is because by saying that you don't do anything and that he just automatically, he's telepathic and he just understands what you want and he just does it, like, to me it's setting up the wrong precedent, only because when you're in a relationship, a proper healthy relationship, you have to communicate. You have to talk about what are your needs in the relationship. He has to talk about what are his needs in the relationship, and then come to an understanding of what those needs are, and then able to fulfill those needs. And if you're not, then you're able to talk about it some more. But the fact that we are just sitting here and saying to people that I don't do anything and he does everything, and that he needs to do all this stuff here and I can be down here, I don't need to do that much. To me, again, it's just not the best way to look at relationships and at love, because there's going to be times where you're doing all of this up here and he's going to be down here. Not, obviously I'm not talking about unhealthy relationships, but I'm just saying maybe he can get sick. Maybe something can happen. I believe a healthy relationship is when both parties are putting in 100%. Each of them has to put in 100%. And if one party is saying, I cannot meet up to those expectations, they can communicate about it. They can say, listen, I'm having a hard time at work and I'm probably not going to be the most present today. And that is totally fine, as long as you're able to communicate that and make sure the other party is available to match your percentage that is missing, then that's going to work. But if you're going to say, well, I'm putting in 50% and he needs to put in 100%, that's not going to lead to a healthy, fulfilling relationship, just from my perspective. And the notion that a relationship doesn't need constant reflection and it needs work, I'm sorry, it does. And I know some people might not like that word work, but it is work. It is work to maybe every Saturday mornings you sit down with a cup of coffee and you have, hey, what's going on with you, let's talk about these things. And that, I know it doesn't feel like work, but that is effort that you have to put into the relationship, otherwise it's going to dissipate. So my message really for you is, obviously I'm not here to put shame on anybody or say you're wrong or I'm right or whatever, but just from my experience, I just don't want young people to think, young women and just women in general, to think that you can just sit there and be a bad bitch and just attract a man and he does all the stuff for you and you just sit over there and look pretty. Like, that is not what a relationship looks like. That is just so delusional. And anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one.